Hey everybody, oh my gosh, I am so excited for what I am going to be able to share with you guys on this YouTube channel. I can't wait to give you some very affordable and easy ways, sometimes even free ways, to be able to help yourself with self-care with all of your aches and pains that you have with your neck and your shoulders and your back and your hips. I can't wait to be able to share that with you, but first I want to give you a little background about who I am. So my name is Crystal Barnett, and I've been a massage therapist for about 9 years now. Whenever I started, it's so funny because I had no desire to be a massage therapist at all. I was actually going into cosmetology school and I was touring the school. And it was just something when I went in there, I was just not feeling it. Like I just had a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. This is not what I want to do. And I wanted to just make a mad dash for the door. But before I did that, the lady said, hey, why don't I go ahead and show you our massage school as well? I know that's not what you're interested in, but you may know someone that is. And as soon as she opened those doors, it was like an amazing just weight off of my shoulders. And it was like God was saying, this is the door I'm opening for you. This is where I want you to go. And it was so scary, you guys. I remember getting in my car and calling my husband and going, okay, I'm not doing cosmetology school. I think I want to be a massage therapist. And he was like, where in the world did that come from? Like that has never even been a thought process. But I'm so glad that I listened to the Lord and I went and did it because it has been such a blessing to me and so many others. So that was over 9 years. Well, that was actually about 10 years ago because I was in school. So after school, I got a job at a salon and I loved it. I was able to really help people and really get to see why God had me in this field. I was really able to help people. It wasn't just a, relaxation massage, but it was a really good therapeutic massage where people left feeling so much better. And that was my main goal and I loved it. From then I went to another salon. I've also been at a chiropractic office and I did that for about 6 years, I guess. So in and out of, or not in and out, I did 2 salons and a chiropractic office and I loved it. But the thing is I got a little burnt out because when you're a massage therapist, people need in at certain times. And so you're usually working after 5 o'clock and you're usually there till about 7:30 at night. And so I was going into work around 9 and I was not getting home until around 7:30 or 8 every night. I had babies at home. I had a 1-year-old and I had a kindergartner and I realized I was missing out on their lives. I loved what I did. I loved my clients, but you guys, I loved my kids more and I did not want to be missing out on them. So the strangest thing happened. This opportunity was put in my lap. And it was a network marketing business. And I had done a couple of things like that in the past, and I swore I would never do them again because I never made any money. But for some reason, this one's different. This is one that I could kind of incorporate into my massages. So it wasn't necessarily network marketing. I wasn't going to run it like that. I was just going to sell the products, use them in my massage, and that was going to be it. I had been praying for God to help me to have more time with my kids during this. Lord, I need more time with my kids. I feel like I'm missing out on so much of their lives because what happens is, we get up in the morning so rushed. It's such a rush and a hard to get my kids up, get them ready, get them breakfast, get them out the door, get them to school on time or daycare on time. And then I'm at work all day and then I don't get home till late. And so we're rushing again and we're, baths and bed and homework. And that was our life. Like we did not have quality time together. So I was continually praying, please, Lord, help me to find time with my family. And so this little opportunity was placed in my lap. And like I said, I was just selling the products. I used them along with my massages. But then the word of mouth started getting out and people started coming to me. They wanted more and more of this product. I was selling a ton of it. And my sponsor had reached out to me and she was like, you are doing really good with this. Have you ever thought about building a team and really taking this to the next level? Well, I didn't. I wasn't interested in that. Like I said, I'd done this kind of thing before and I didn't make any money. Well, God was telling me that he had more for me with this company and I couldn't even see it. So without going into too much detail about the company, I was able to cut back from working all of those long hours to just working a couple days a week. And I did that for a while. And then God did this really crazy thing, and he called me to homeschool. And I was like, okay, God, I really want to be with my kids more, but homeschool? Really? Like, I'm no teacher. How in the world am I going to teach my kids? And I've got a YouTube channel on here about how we were called to homeschool and how we made that decision. Check it out if you hadn't, because it is an amazing testimony of faith through God. And it's a great, great video. But he called us to homeschool. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. But we did it. And because of this business opportunity that he put in my lap that I thought I was just going to sell a few products with, I was able to go down to just working 1 day a week. And so I'm working 1 day a week. I'm building my business at home alongside my kids. I'm homeschooling them. We have so much time together. It was such a blessing. Even though I was scared to death, everything worked out and it was amazing. And we did that for 2 years. And then God did another crazy thing, and he called us to foster care. And so then we became foster parents. So at that point, I was able to quit my job completely as a massage therapist because of the business that I was in, because I was able to work it from home, work it from my phone, and have complete freedom. And so we did that. Well, in May of 2017, something crazy happened, and we were all of a sudden moving. Something we never thought we would experience. We always thought we would be right where we were for forever. We never thought we would move, but we did, and we had faith that God had plans for us. So we moved, and unfortunately that meant that our foster children could not move with us, which was so heartbreaking. Like, we were not expecting that at all. We thought, since she had been in our home for over a year, that she would just be able to go with us, and that was not the case. So because of the big move, because of the unexpectancy of it all, because we had suffered loss twice with foster children that we weren't expecting, to have to leave, we decided to take this time to just be a family. And so we closed our home temporarily to foster care and just spent time as a family. Our kids were in new schools. My husband was at a new job. We were in a new town. We just needed a little bit of time alone. So during that time, I became really bored. I still have my at-home business and I love it. But my babies are gone. My kids are in school. My husband's at school, and I'm sitting here thinking, what in the world am I going to do? So I had thought about going back to work as a massage therapist because, like I said, it was my passion. I absolutely loved it. The one thing that kept me from doing it is, gosh, Crystal, you got to remember how hard it was on you. You were missing that time with your kids. You didn't get to see them much. That was the reason that you quit working so much in the first place. Do you really want to do that again? And I just kept thinking, man, I love massage. I love helping people, but I don't want to be, tied down to a schedule anymore. I don't want to, have to call in sick because my babies are sick and feel guilty for rescheduling my clients. I don't want to have to tell my kids I can't stay at home with them when they're sick because I have clients. It was just this push and pull that I didn't know what to do, because I knew that I loved it. I knew that I missed it, but I also know that the freedom that my at-home business has given me, it was going to be really hard to give that up. And so then God, again, because he's just this amazing person, isn't he? He gives me this idea of mobile massage. And I had heard about it before, and I thought, man, that is a lot of work, having to pack all that stuff up, lug it around, get it out of your car, set it up at someone's house. Is it really worth it? And then I started getting requests for mobile massage. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. And so I started doing it. And the more I started doing it, the more I loved it. I was no longer confined to this massage room. I wasn't confined to this strict schedule. I give times that I'm available, and people tell me if they want it or not. I have just a few times selected every week, so I'm not away from my kids all the time. I still get to bring my kids to school. I still get to pick them up. I still have the evenings and the weekends with them, and then it gives mommy a break to just kind of get out of the house and go do what I love and help others as well. So I am ecstatic for this new opportunity that God has given me that completely continues to, what am I trying to say? keeps me focused on what I'm passionate about anyway, and that's helping others, my family, and freedom. And so because of that, I'm able to do what I love and not be tied down. So all that just to give you a little bit of insight about who I am, where I came from, and how I've come to the decision to do mobile massage in the first place. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in upcoming episodes. Make sure that you subscribe down below. Make sure you click the subscribe button so that you never miss whenever I post a video, because like I said, I'm going to be giving you updates on how the mobile massage is going. I'm going to give you self-care tips. Just, you guys, I have one that you use an over-the-calf sock with, okay? You use an over-the-calf sock and a couple other things that I'm not going to mention because you got to watch the video. And it really helps with low back pain and hip pain. I have a special tool for $25 that you can get off of Amazon that's going to completely help your neck and shoulder pain. I've got some exercises that you can do just in your home without any tools that's really going to help your neck and shoulder pain. So I've got a lot of good info that I cannot wait to share with you guys, but you got to subscribe. You gotta subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you're most interested in finding out. If there's an area that you're just struggling with that you would love to say, hey, what can I do around the house to help this? I would love to help you with that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to share some of these tips and tricks with you, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Share this so that I can help as many people as possible, because that's what God has me here for, is to help as many people as possible, not just through massage, but through my story. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon.